World Economic Forum, as we were saying earlier, concluding in Cape Town today. And CNBC Africa's editor-in-chief, Godfrey Matizwe, spoke to South African Reserve Bank Deputy Governor Lesetja Kganyago. And he started off by asking about the governor, about his expectations when it comes to the Forum on Africa and what he hopes to take from it this time around.
The World Economic Forum is one forum which brings together government, business and NGOs in one setting. I've attended a number of precast sessions. I have also met lots of bankers. I've met some investors. I've met fellow central bankers here. I have met business people. From those the sessions that I attended, for me, the big takeaways. I attended a session that focused on financial inclusion in Africa. I think that for me, it suggests that Africa could actually leapfrog from where the other regions had been in terms of financial inclusion. I mean, the number of Africans who have got mobile devices just opens up the opportunities to use that platform for financial inclusion. Also attended staff on infrastructure financing. Immense opportunity, especially in an environment where you have got interest rates at historic lows in the developed world, and there is a lot of capital that is looking for returns. And they found Africa to be an attractive place to be, precisely because at the moment Africa is growing faster than the world average, and actually last year that Africa grew faster than Asia.
Yes, that's true. Now, of course, for many people, we talk about the African growth story, we talk about the fact that we're seeing a lot of money that's coming through to the continent. But of course, it supposes that we've got the systems, and particularly around financial stability. In your estimation, do we have the right structures across the continent? And sometimes we forget these are 54 national entities that we're talking about. Do we have enough structures and appropriate structures to try to make sure that that financial stability, which is so important in harnessing and ensuring that that growth comes through, is realized?
Well, there have been exchanges. I mean, in a forum like this, although you didn't have financial stability formally on the agenda, it's something that when central bankers talk with the financial sector, they would always talk about the issue of financial stability. Let's also bear in mind that financial stability is actually a pretty new thing for central banks. Central banks had tended to focus on micro regulation, had tended to focus on the core mandate of price stability. But we know at the onset of the crisis that unless there is a particular focus on financial stability, then economic activity does not become sustainable. Now, in terms of structures, you would also just bear in mind then that financial stability is also a national issue. And many central banks would either have some dedicated financial stability committee or some dedicated financial stability departments. It's, as I said, uncharted waters for many in the central banks. But for South Africa, we're fortunate that we started worrying about financial stability as early as 2001, created a Department of Financial Stability in the Reserve Bank in 2001. And so, yes, you do have those structures. Do we have structures across countries? One useful forum is the Financial Stability Board, which is based in Basel. On the African continent, we have got the Financial Stability Board Regional Consultative Group. And in that group, we bring together treasuries, we bring together central banks and security regulators, and we also discuss the issues of financial stability in that